All right, guys. I'm gonna move that a little bit closer. All right. So, how's everyone? All right. Hey there, Claw. How's it going? Yes. All right. So what's popping tonight? All right. So I was kind of bummed. I ordered something and it was going to be a little bit different, but apparently they didn't have what I wanted. I actually ordered the hat like this, but it said pizza and it was a pizza with a bite out of it, but they didn't have that one, so they gave me a cookie one instead, I guess. So yes, and I got it from Snack Attack, and that's where I got a bunch of these. This was on sale. I guess it was supposed to be for Valentine's, but apparently they sold out of the other one, unfortunately. Oh well, it is what it is. So I did get a couple of things from the Snack Attack. I haven't found them, but I did find these. Did find those. So I have not seen the pretzel ones yet in the stores, and I have not found anything in this. Just going to go over a little bit briefly what I did find. Haven't found that either, but I did find a few things. Yeah, Pringles has been a little bit nutso. Beer. Chug. Yeah. Yeah, so Pringles. They have 3 beer flavors. They got brats, they got beer can chicken, and they've got beer braised steak. This is the light beer. Tastes great, less filling. Tastes great, less filling. Tastes great, less filling. Yes, it's the fun stuff. And I was kind of bummed. This is the one that sent me. 2 of them I ordered, they did not have them, unfortunately. So they gave me credit and they replaced one that I didn't want, but it is what it is. So I got a couple of things from Snack Attack. This one's called Sting. Yeah, Sting Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sting. I don't know, this one, something different. And then they replaced this with the Fanta. It was supposed to be a different one, the Fanta Melon. And I got a Fanta Orange from, imported this one's from somewhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, Sting. And I didn't see this one in the stores. I think it had been in there. This is Balls. Balls Guarana Orange. I've tried the regular one. I haven't seen this one before, but if I looked hard enough. And unfortunately, they did not. This is for you Canadian people out there. I wish they would have had the thing on there. Yeah, you can. These ones I got from Canada, these are, unfortunately, they don't have the labels, but they are, this one is milk chocolate macaroons, and this one is chocolate covered almonds. One of them was beaver poop and moose poop. I wish they would have put the labels on them, but they didn't. And what else? I got a thing called Warhead's Extreme Sour. That one's that. And then I got next in line. Yes, you'll be seeing the McCrispy Deluxe strips and dips, and you will be seeing that, I think, coming up very soon. All right, so I got that, and then I got this one called Scally. This is a salt, black licorice, skull candy. So I got that one. That was from a place called Snack Attack, and that's where I got my hat. And let's see what else. And I got so hang on, playing musical stuff here. Yeah, it was, some of them said they were going to start charging tariffs. A lot of these ones I got are from Canada, so I think they might increase the thing. This one I got from a place called Galactic Snacks. Munchies out of this world. And what did I get? More Pringles. More Pringles. I got Pringles mystery flavor. Dun, 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 dun. And I got this one. It's called Passport. It's focaccia style. Focaccia. I like that. Focaccia. Big kitty focaccia. And I got some other one called steak frites. Steak fries. And like I said, this one, yes, Houston, we do have a problem. This is from Galactic Snacks. So yes, I got that. Pringles for days. And I got, let's see, not to be outdone. I got a couple of different things. I got this one, I found this one as well. This one's the Red Skull. Gummy candy, I guess. From them, and then some of the ones that I had forgotten, they were limited edition. And some of them are like, they are imports. I got this one, it's going to be Mandarin Waffle. Hershey's. And a couple more. Just a few more that I found. Some fun stuff. And this one's, yes, Oreos imported. Strawberry. I think this is strawberry and pistachio. Oh, lime and cheese. Lime and cheese Oreos. So that's going to be that one. That one's an import. And then, last but not least, I actually got two just because I wanted to get two. Good old-fashioned Mike and Ike's root beer float. Root beer float. Not to be outdone. Coming up, I'll probably put this out around July. Yeah. Red, white, and blue for you. So, there you go. That's all the fun stuff that that's all the fun stuff that I got. Looking around for a place. Yeah, like I said, this was between Galactic Snacks and scan here. Okay, scan this and leave a review. So, anyways, that was that's all the fun stuff. Like I said, I've been trying a lot of different stuff. Yeah, the cats in the cradle and the and the other one. Oh yes, and if you guys did not Yeah, they are sleeping. Yes, I have some energy drinks. Now, and I don't know if you guys saw. So, anyway. Get that a little bit different. Yeah, so got that one. I did get some new energy drinks. I got lots of energy drinks. And not to be outdone, in addition to the banner, I did get got my hat going. I'll be looking in a little bit more. Been playing around with the stuff and all that stuff, so I've been a little bit busy. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, man, I'm blinging. So I got my my hat, I got my shirt, I got my all that. And I got my cookie hat. But yes, I did get a few energy drinks, and that's what I'm trying tonight. I'm trying this one. They got C4, Jolly Rancher. And not to be outdone, they've got C4, Watermelon. You can go over to I think it's called Cellacore. They're actually having a sale. If you buy a case, it's like you can get like 2 cases for like $40. Well, it's only 200. It's not too bad. So, anyways, yes, I have been a little bit busy, and I've been looking for fun stuff, different things, getting into the merchandise, and I did get a pizza. Yeah, I got a little bit of pizza here today. This is the Parmesan stuffed crust with sausage. And this one's got the Parmesan garlic sauce. Yeah, I did that one a little while ago. I know they're coming out with a new one. They've got the pretzel crust, but they're also coming out with a new drink that's exclusive to Little Caesar. I think it's called Riptide Roaring Rush or Riptide Rush or something like that. I think that's coming out in a couple days. So I will get to that when I can. What else? Yeah, I did make it to McDonald's. Tried their new item. I have a few other items as well coming up. Nope. Do not have a Pizza Hut. No Pizza Hut within like 200 miles. So no Pizza Hut for me. I don't know why. We had a Pizza Hut about 10 years ago, but they closed it. So I have Round Table, I have Mountain Mike's, I have Domino's, I got Papa John's. We got a couple local places here in town. Of course, Little Caesars. Yeah. There are a few that I do want to try that are local, and I will eventually get to those. They've opened up a whole new bunch of places around here. I am going to go and try some new stuff. They've just opened up a Dave's Hot Chicken, so I'm going to go check that out. What else? Korean donut place. Yeah, I know it's coming out, I think, like in June. I don't know. They just literally opened today at Dave's Hot Chicken. Thanks for explaining. Cheers and beers. Cheers and beers. There you go. Figured you'd get a kick out of that one. Yeah, they just literally opened. Really? I don't know how. How could they do that? I don't know. It's weird. They do. They, believe it or not, they had Reese's with Pringles. I tried it, or with, well, potato chips, but I didn't care for it. They've got all kinds of different Pringles now. Or Pringles and Reese's, different items in them. I've actually had pickle. I had pickle sickle. I've actually had Kool-Aid pickles, which are different. They're not bad. And then what you do is you take a jar of pickles, you put a little bit of sugar, and you put a packet of Kool-Aid, and you set it for about a week. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these have any, I don't think they have any alcohol, believe it or not. And it's light, so it's less filling. Yeah, it's light beer. Light beer, less filling. Light beer, less filling. Must be the energy drinks. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I actually, yeah, I tried them a little while ago. I actually had to buy 2 cases, so I still got the PB&J peanut butter cups. I like them. I still like the OG the best, without any additives, without any, but the jelly wasn't bad. I mean, it added a little bit of dimension to it, a little bit different flavor. I didn't care for all the other things, or the Reese's Puffs, the pretzels, some of the caramel was okay. Cookie bits, all that other, leave it alone. Just peanut butter, plain peanut butter. Plain peanut butter cups. That's my favorite. The original ones. Don't mess with it. They've added too much different things. Lava, pretzels. I kind of like the crunchy ones. And then the peanut butter lovers, the chocolate lovers, the reverse ones, the Frankenstein ones, the marshmallow tops. Yes, I heard they're coming back with Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp with chocolate chip Cookie Crisp is back. I saw that it's coming out. I don't know if it's going to be the same, though. Yeah, well. Lots of stuff's not good for you, but in moderation, though. Have it in moderation. So what else? Yeah, I did see the Cookie Crisp is coming out. They've got a couple other things that I've been seeing. Candies, drinks. The other day I did do the new Mountain Dew flavors. If you saw those, I did the Cabo Baja, or Baja Cabo. Those were okay. Not my favorite. But you'll be seeing some more flavors of drinks coming up. Tried a bunch of those. What else? Yeah, I did see it. It's actually spelled out mountain, and then they put the mountain on it again. It's not on the Cabo can though. So I think they've redesigned a lot of them. I've been seeing the Baja Blast, the original Mountain Dew, the OG Mountain Dew, and I think Code Red. So they've kind of gone back to their roots and spelled out the Mountain Dew. I guess maybe they saved money with the abbreviation. I don't know. But yes, Mountain Dew. Like I said, my favorites are Baja Blast, Code Red, and Livewire. I think those are like my favorite ones, but Livewire you can't find. It is difficult to find though. Nope. I'm not. I kind of like don't pay attention to the Food Network much anymore. Kind of got away from that one. I don't know. All right. So yes, I got a little bit of. Yeah. All right. I got a little. This one's just pepperoni and olive. Nothing fancy there. Yeah, that one. A little bit of bubble. Huh. Yeah, true. All right. Yes. Yes and no. You have to be in the mood for it. And it really only goes with a couple of things. I know Canadian bacon, maybe sausage and pineapple. But yeah, sometimes some of the other ones, no. I wouldn't put it with I wouldn't put it with like I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it really has to be in the mood. Some people like it where you put it on after and it doesn't get cooked. So I could see that as well. Big controversy though. When I actually worked in a pizza parlor for many years, and I know a lot of people would tell you put things on afterwards. Canadian bacon and tomato was like a popular one. They said put the tomato on afterwards. Combination of the hot and cold. They didn't like cooked tomatoes. What else? Yeah, and then of course, then you can get into the other thing. Yeah, they actually do have some healthy snacks out there. I've actually tried some of them plant-based ones. What else? I tried all the different weird chips like chia chips and beet and plant-based bean. I tried bean chips that were made out of beans. It could, depending on what. No, not really. I'm not. I'm not a fan of texture of spinach. I know they do the spinach and feta. Some pizzas do that. I don't know. Not a real big spinach fan per se. So anyway, a lot of different combos with that. Oh, did you hear? Man, did you hear? You need to go out real quick and get it. What is it? The new I believe it's Ghost Energy has had the Swedish Fish flavor. They had the Sour Patch Kids in blue and red. Those have been discontinued. So if you were a fan of the Swedish Fish energy drinks or the Sour Patch Kids energy drinks, go pick them up, because they are no longer producing them. I guess the company that was in collab with them, they pulled the plug. They're no longer doing it. Although the Swedish Fish was not very good. I didn't care for it all that much. Swedish Fish is a strange flavor. Yeah, it's actually very good. I like the stuffed crust, and that's what yeah, stuffed crust. Gotta try it, because with all that Parmesan on it. It depends. If you get the deal, they've got a deal. What was it? $7.99 for a medium mix and match, and it's $4 more for the stuffed crust. So if you want to mix it and match it with other items, yeah, you could do it that way too as well. They've always got a deal, but for the pairs menu for $7.99 for a regular one, you pay $4 more for the stuffed crust. So you could do it that way. Or you can go the half off. It just depends. And it's only in one size, apparently. You have to get the medium. That General Tso's chicken's not bad. Oh yeah? Yeah, we do not have Pizza Hut. That's not terrible. Yeah, they've actually gone kind of affordable if you use the app, if you use your points. And they're fairly quick as far as delivery goes. So, yeah. I watch occasional other YouTubers. A lot of folks out of Japan. A few other ones here and there. Yeah. Well, you know what? I haven't been to Chipotle, so I'll have to say Taco Bell. I think we have a Chipotle, but I've never actually been. And I've heard lots of people were not satisfied with it. They're always running out. They're always screwing up the orders. They run out of stuff. I don't know. I think mine is Panera and Chipotle combined. But I don't go there. And lately they have just opened up like about 4 new restaurants here. True. Actually, if I am in the mood for Mexican food, I'll go down to my local Mexican place and I'll get my carne asada fries from them. Unfortunately, I have to give it to McDonald's for the fries. Hot and fresh French fries from McDonald's are, to me, are the best. But that is me. Well, some people differ. They have other opinions, I guess. And you know what? I have not been down to Taco Bell since they've released them. I might check it. Sorry, Larry. Best cheeseburgers. Um, for me, I like In-N-Out. Believe it or not. I don't know. Although the other day I had a really good one. I go there every so often. It's a local chain here called Nations Giant Hamburgers. They've got some really good hamburgers, and then lots of fresh produce, onions. They got really good pies too. And then what else do they have? All day breakfast. I'm in California, Northern California. So go with what I got around me. Anyway, that's just me. Everybody has different opinions. We don't even have a steak and shake. I think maybe San Francisco might have one. But we actually do not have some of these other places like other people do. Bigger cities, Southern California have a little bit of different locations. We do not get them here for whatever reason. Like I said, they just put in the Dave's Chicken just yesterday. So, yeah, I heard that was coming there. What else did they have? They got a new a Korean donut shop with the ring donuts, and I might go check that one out. They're putting in another one called. I might go check it out. They're building a place here called Muya Burger. I've never heard of that. I saw the ads for it. Mooya, Muya. I guess it's kind of like a designer burger. I think they just started working on that place, so that'll be out soon. There was a couple other new places that I've seen that they're opening up, but hopefully I'll get to them. Yeah, kind of bits and pieces I catch. Actually, no. They had a diner for a minute and it went under. They had a place called Mel's Diner. It was there for about 2 years and it went down. And then they had another place that took over called Huckleberries, and that went under. I think that particular place is cursed. It's been many different things over the years. But we don't really have diners. And we don't even have like the sit down places anymore. We used to have like Lions and Denny's and regular sit down places. I think we actually do have an IHOP, I believe, but that's not really a diner. We actually have one place called Brick Cafe, which is actually a restaurant, but I haven't been there. So no, but we don't really have diners. I guess Nations is close to a diner because it's burgers, hot dogs, all the stuff on the grill, and then they got breakfast, pies, milkshakes, that kind of thing. So I go there every once in a while. They got really good pies, really good breakfast, burgers as well. And I've actually tried a couple of things there. What I just tried, the one the patty melt. I did a review on the patty melt from them a little while back. And I actually have another one coming up from them. I have to get to that one. And I'll just say it's ginormous. It's a ginormous review. Technically, sorta. You know what? We do not have Dairy Queen. We had a Dairy Queen. We don't have a Dairy Queen. Yeah, we don't even have that. We've had lots of different places that ended up closing. So we have a Foster Freeze. We have Wiener Schnitzel, which does milkshakes and cones and stuff like that. Speaking of that, you will be seeing something new from Wiener Schnitzel. I was able to check some of those out the other day. They've always got something new going on over there. So stay tuned for that. What else? No. No, and believe it or not, the review I did from Wiener Schnitzel is not a hot dog. It's not a hot dog. They have more than hot dogs on the menu. They're always coming out with different things. And I know at Christmas time, they had like tamales and chili cheese fries and all that fun stuff. Now, you can go on down there and check it out yourself. I don't know. Yeah, their chili dogs are really good. Every once in a while, I get those. Yeah, if you're doing a hot dog, but they they got something new on the menu that just released. In fact, when I went and reviewed it, it was funny. I went through the drive-through and the lady says, "You're the first one to have tried these." So, guess I was the first one at that particular location to try their new menu item. So, I'll get those out eventually. It was a little different. Yeah, they've had a lot of different things in the past. Yeah, I don't know. It's for washing your backside, right? Crikey. Crikey, it's for washing your backside. Put a shrimp on a barbie. That's on a knife. Yeah. So, anyway. There's just a... I think it's the energy drink that's getting me a little bit goofy. Yikes, yikes. Who knows? All right, what else did I get? Oh, this one's just bacon ranch mushroom. Yeah, this one's bacon and ranch and mushroom. Right. Haven't seen it in a minute. Last couple of days, I was going back and watching. Yes, this is Domino's. Do your slice. And this one's yeah, bacon mushroom, and I believe I put ranch sauce on it. Yes, we have a Chick-fil-A, but it is horrible. I don't like going there. It's so messed up. The drive-through is horrible. No, this one's not bad. Because when I go to my Chick-fil-A, I've got to drive all the way around and back to go through the drive-through. And when you come through the drive-through window, it's right in front of the entrance. So people are crossing in front of the entrance. They're going out to the street. They're coming in from the street, and they're going off to the side. So it's like a three-way stop in front of the drive-through window. So I don't like going to my Chick-fil-A. They did not design it very well. And if you want to go inside, you got to walk past the drive-through line. And I think the drivers are looking for the people walking, and 10 points, 20 points. Actually, we do have a hibachi place here. I don't know if it's still open. I heard they were closing for a little while, but I don't know. We also have a ramen place. I want to try that. It's got curry too. Well, Soup Plantation went away. We also had a Sweet Tomatoes that went away. I think Fresh Choice is gone too. They had a fresh choice buffet type thing. I think that went away. What else? I had a couple places that the buffets went away. Okay. Yeah, they are not open on Sunday, so got to make sure you go on Saturday. Yeah, Chinese buffet. We don't even have that. We used to. You have a couple of Indian buffets. I don't know. I think there's some other stuff in other towns that I might want to go check out. Yeah, they're going under. Well, my opinion of sandwiches is Togo's. It's always my go-to. We don't have a real big choices as far as sandwiches. We have Subway, we have Togo's, and I think we might have a deli or two, but not any like chain. We do have a Jimmy John's, and we have a Jersey Mike a couple towns over. It's weird too because I actually tried both. I did a review of Jimmy John's versus Jersey Mike's, and I liked different stuff on different ones. Like the bread from one was better than the other one, and the meat was better on the other one. So it was like you could get a combination. But I like my place over here called Togo's. You get a lot more toppings. The bread's a little bit better. It's a local chain, but I sleep fine. For some things, I have to admit, the nachos, yeah. Nachos were not not the greatest. The only good thing was they were only $5. And I know they've had well, some things at Subway are okay. I actually, believe it or not, if I have my choice, I'll go to Togo's instead of Subway. Or once in a while, I'll go down to the grocery store, and then they get floor is usually not that comfortable. Oh yeah, the old style Pizza Hut with the glass lights and the red cups, red plastic cups. Togo's is a California sandwich chain, so not many people outside of California would really know much about it. Yes, I did I did both nachos. Hey Scott, how's it going? I did both nachos, steak and the chicken. Yeah, wouldn't be something I'd get again. Did you try the Domino's pizza? Did you try the Domino's pizza bed? You can take recycled boxes and make yourself a bed. There you go. Use the cardboard boxes afterwards. Make yourself a bed. I don't know. Who knows? Beam me up, Scotty. Oh yes, I've tried several. I have tried several Subway sandwiches. Did a few reviews. In fact, I have another Subway sandwich review that will be coming up soon. Really? Yeah, I tried it when they had it before. No, I tried it when they had it before. They were okay. The breading was a little tough. I don't know, but every once in a while, yeah, Taco Bell is okay. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a Toops cereal. I know Toons is the driving cat. I know Tops. We don't have a Churches, so it has to be KFC. We only have KFC and Popeyes. So yeah, actually, I do have that. I should dust it off. But actually, I do have yeah, 420. I do have this one. This one was the new one I got. But here we go. I'm on a switch. I'm gonna switch that one. Switch it up. All right, Larry, have a good one. Take it easy. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I know they brought the chicken and waffles back to KFC. I've seen that. Yes, actually, I got this one from Snack Attack, and it's a cookie. The one I originally ordered was pizza, but apparently they were sold out, so they gave me this instead. Yeah, yeah, sorry. Hang on a second, guys. I got a little bit of... Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the... I still have that. So I got that one. Yeah, I still have that. I still have my LED hat. Yep. That's pretty much what I was... That's what I'm going for. That's what that is. And believe it or not, that I was playing around with the AI, and that's what the AI kind of created. And I went with it. I sent off to have the banner made. I sent off to have all this stuff made through Amazon, just from playing around with the AI. They've got a lot. That's a new thing now. Everybody's doing action figures, logos, pretty much whatever you could imagine. AI, play around with it. Well, yeah, that's like the... I don't know. That's my favorite. So yes. Oh yeah, they got Pokemon. They got what else? A bunch of other... No, not yet, but I've got the logos. I know you guys like... There we go. I should download that. See if I could download that picture and put it in here. That's the next project. Yeah, I have to see if I can download a picture into the app. So yeah, they had a lot of fun stuff you could do with this. But yes, do all the... It's animated. You can do all kinds of different stuff. I don't know. Have a burger, burger. Yeah, I had to charge it the other day, so sometimes I forget to charge it, and then it conks out on you. So nah, I can't tell you that. Yes, you can. You can make your own ones. You can do the animated ones. What else? Let's see here. Yeah, you could do words. You could do... Minions. Snoopy. Yeah. Yep, see, you could do all kinds of fun stuff. I'm looking at you. Yeah. Drive it like you stole it. Hey, shark. There you go. Yeah, here. Put this on for a while. Yes. The beer. Yeah. There you go. Drinking the beer. Yoshi, I guess that's what the. I don't know. I think it was coming out. All right. See you, Christian. Have a good one. So yeah, that's all the. Yeah, drive it like an oil change, or uh, drive it like your battery's gonna die. There you go. I guess that's today's new thing now. Drive it like your battery's gonna die and you need to get to the next charging station before it does. For those of you that have electrical cars. Yeah. I guess I could turn it down a little. Yeah. I don't know. There we go. A little bit different. A little more. I don't know. I don't follow the gaming stuff as much. I don't have a gaming system. I just goof around on the tablet a little bit, but I don't have a gaming system per se. Used to be big into computers, but not so much anymore. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But lots of fun stuff to check out. Well, so like I said, I've been goofing around. Believe it or not, we do have a couple of charging stations at like the grocery stores, and some of the restaurants have a charging station, but I think you have to pay for them. Nah, not too much anymore. I like the old school anime, the old Star Blazers. What else was Voltron? Who was it? All the old school ones. Speed Racer, the original one. I guess that's the anime that I grew up with. I used to watch all the old Ultraman and what was Johnny Sacco and his flying robot, Space Giants. I remember that. God, I started watch. I saw a clip of those old ones. What else? Then they had the Marionation, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterions. That was kind of eh. I don't know. They could have the methane inspired cars, and you can go to Wendy's, get some chili, and power your car. There you go. That'll work. Never got into Sailor Moon. Okay. Yeah, I never got into the Sailor Moon or some of those obscure ones. I remember seeing Captain Harlock. That one was old school. Trying to remember some of the old, and then all the other Disney ones. What was it? Tailspin. Rescue Rangers, all that old fun stuff. I don't remember that one. Captain Planet. Yes. I remember Captain Planet. That was kind of dumb. I was more into the Saturday morning cartoons. Pink Panther, Mr. Jaws, Hong Kong Fooey, #1 superstar, Super Chicken, Underdog, what else? Wacky Races. Was Yogi's Ark? What was it? Yogi Ark Adventure or whatever. Hanna Barbera, Flintstones. All those other ones. Still watch them every once in a while. Catch a. No, I never watched that one. Then they had a. Oh, you could do Yogi. Smarter than the average bear. Yeah, they. Why did they do that? They did all that stupid stuff. With Gilligan's Planet, Josie and the Pussycats in Outer Space. Laverne and Shirley joined the army. Happy Days and the Fonz's Cool Gang with Mr. Cool the dog. What was that one? I Dream of Jeannie with Babu, the fat genie. Oh God, what else? Oh, and then the Brady Kids with the stupid bird. What else? God, I'm trying to remember some of the other ones that they were obscure. Speed Buggy, Wonder Bug, Thundar the Barbarian, Space Ghost. All the old Saturday morning cartoons. Of course, the classics were Bugs Bunny, The Roadrunner Show, Daffy Duck, all that fun stuff. Pink Panther, Wile E. Coyote, and Roadrunner, and he never caught the damn bird. Although I did see the one cartoon where Wile E. Coyote's got the got the Roadrunner by the neck. Beep beep your ass. So he finally caught him in the one cartoon. But I just don't get it. Okay, the one thing I never got was you got Wile E. Coyote, super genius, right? He's got unlimited funds and he can send away to Acme for rocket skates and trap doors and all that crazy stuff to catch the Roadrunner. Why not just send out for pizza? Send out for pizza, man. Forget the damn Roadrunner. Have a pizza delivered. Have Chinese food delivered. Stop trying to catch the damn Roadrunner. go to KFC. Yeah. Oh well. I guess that was part of the fun. But anyways, yeah, it was old school, and that was the same idea with why did Gilligan have a radio that worked for 40 years and they couldn't get off the stupid island? They knew how to make cars and coconut cream pies and all that stuff, but they couldn't fix a damn boat. So I don't know. I think it was some of the stuff, yeah, kind of a little bit of insult of your intelligence back in the day. But they were fun to watch when you were a little kid. You didn't question all that stuff. I might have. I saw the crossover on Baywatch when they were on Gilligan's Island, and Marianne was on there, and then one guy was Gilligan, and somebody else was the skipper, and the one girl was Ginger. That one was okay. Remember that? They actually had a game show not too long, probably now about 10 years ago. It's called Castaways on Gilligan's Island or something like that. It was kind of like Survivor, but they had the people that were all the different characters of Gilligan's Island. Every so often they competed and then they threw someone off. And then there was like, I guess they had to have one skipper, one Gilligan, one Marianne. I don't know if they had Mr. Howe. Not. But it's been, they came up with some strange ideas for shows. And I know they've had a lot of references for Gilligan's Island and all the other shows in the past. Come up with strange ideas, strange crossovers. I don't remember. Not really into rap. You know. Well. So what else? Yeah, not so much anymore. I don't even know that they have Baywatch on anymore. It was real big for a while, and then they kind of went under. Down for the count. I think TBS or someone used to have it. I don't even see it on anymore. I've just been watching old shows. There's stuff. Just watching the Friday, next Friday, Friday after next. And I heard they're making a last Friday now. So that'll be out probably in a little while. You got to laugh at that one. Day Day and Craig and Debo. Smokey. Never watched that one. I never got into the boys. I did see Bad Boys 2, but yeah, I haven't watched too much. Why? Did you watch Roadhouse? And I don't know, Urban Cowboy. Oh yeah, Face Off with Cage and Travolta, where they switch faces. Yeah, I saw that one. It's kind of a lame idea for a movie, but whatever. Like you could switch faces like that? Face transplant? Come on. What else? Yeah. I don't know who came up with that one. So, sounds like a bad soap opera. Only they could come up with surgery. Yeah, sometimes they come up with strange premises for sci-fi movies, and some of those really, really bad movies that they've got out there, where they call them cult classics. Oh, wow. Really? Never got into those. And the Bonanza and all that stuff. I don't think I saw. I don't know that I really saw Ghost Rider, or was it Ghost Rider 2? I didn't see that one. Yeah. I don't know. Nicolas Cage he's all right. Yeah. Oh yeah, the low, way low budget I've seen. Really bad special effects, bad acting. All those occult um, sword and sorcery movies. Those were really bad, or bad sci-fi ones. Like what was it? Space Hunter. Uh, what was the other one? The one that you might want to watch. That was a classic, really bad acting sci-fi movie. Was the thing called Rotor, Rotor. Check that one out. It was a futuristic thing about a rogue robot cop that goes on a killing spree. They had really bad acting. So that was really bad. I saw that one not too long ago. Well, yeah. What else did I see? Some really bad. Yeah, some of those, what was it? The Barbarians with the two barbarian brothers, DC Cab that had them in it. Yeah, there's just some of them that were just horrible acting, and it's just bad. Ones that would show up on Mystery Science Theater 3000, just because they were so cheesy and cult like, I guess. And you watch them and you go, "This is dumb." Oh yeah, they can't do half of the stuff now that they did back in the day. I don't know. I don't know that. Don't know that one. I know Bam Bam and Pebbles and Bam Bam. Yeah, old cringe. See, I never got into that. Okay, yeah, I just never really got into that one. What was I watching? What was I watching the other day that I was cracking up on? Old old movie like from the 80s. I'm trying to remember. What was it? Oh, I was watching Commando with Arnold, of course. Total Recall. I gotta dust that. I gotta dust that one off. I got that new shirt. This is Get to the Chopper. Um, Hasta la vista, baby. Of course, all the old classic lines. Okay. Yeah. True. I still have to try these, but another night maybe. I don't know. I just haven't seen really anything I really wanted to try. Like I said, I've got lots of different energy drinks, lots of different flavors of sodas, things that'll be coming out. So you'll see those as well. Yep. So what else? I haven't seen anything new coming out. They still have some of the newer stuff. I was able to try those. Yeah. Trying to remember if there was anything interesting on the horizon I haven't seen I haven't seen too much, but I will keep my eyes open for new stuff, strange stuff. I have been seeing some interesting things out there. Oh yeah, I've tried White Castle frozen. We don't have a White Castle here. In fact, a few years ago, I did the Harold and Kumar's White Castle challenge at home. So that was interesting. I was able to get 30 sliders, some French fries, and 2 large cherry Cokes. So yes, yeah, I did the Harold and Kumar White Castle challenge, I guess is what you want to call it. Uh yeah, but I kind of turned the last sliders into a 10 by 10. Got rid of the buns, but a lot of bread on those sliders. I mean, they're small, but they really sit like lead. Maybe you could, maybe, I don't know. Uh, it was okay. I'm not really into the video games. I actually did watch the Minecraft movie, but I don't know. I didn't care for the Jack Black with the Santa Claus looking beard thing. I think he could have done without it. And I know that they don't have it anymore. The Minecraft meal went away. I think they might still have a Happy Meal at McDonald's. I'm not really sure. I know they're making room for the new McCrispies and then snack wraps that are going to be coming out. But rest assured, you will be seeing uh, McCrispy soon. They finally got it the other day. It wasn't supposed to come out till I think the 10th, but my place actually got it when I checked the other day. So it was available to try the McCrispy strips and strip dip. The new flavor strip dip is what they're promoting it as. So no, they're going to be using the McCrispy strips in the new snack wraps, and I think they said they've been teasing the release date. And I think it's supposed to be either like June or July. So I think they're going to go with the chicken strips for a little while and then go with the snack wrap. It's not that hard to do a snack wrap. All they do is just wrap it in a tortilla, put a little lettuce and cheese, and that's it. I mean, it's not difficult. You make your own. Just get your own McCrispy, get yourself a tortilla, a little bit of cheese and lettuce, and make your own wraps. I don't know. It's not very difficult, but yeah, that's all it is. It's just lettuce, cheese, and that sauce. The new uh, creamy garlic sauce that they've got. Nothing new there. A lot of places have the wraps. I think Jack in the Box, Burger King had it. I think Carl's Jr.'s had it. A lot of places had their wraps already, so it's not. Nope, no Torchies. Never had that. I don't even know what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not up on the one. Huh. I don't know that one. I know they've got a couple other. One of the last couple wraps that I tried from Burger King were horrible. They drowned them in the sauce and they made them awful. Didn't care for that. Jack wraps are all right. Wendy's had them. I don't think Wendy's might still have the wraps. And I hear they're going to be coming out with a new Frosty Fusions. I know they had the swirled Frosties. Okay. But yeah, they're going to be doing a Frosty Fusions, I think they're calling them. That'll be out soon. What else? Okay. Yeah, it was awful. They way drenched my snack wraps in whatever sauce that was. I think it was like an Italian sauce, and oh, it was just too much. But I'm just Burger King. Yeah, lately not so hot. I think if I go to Burger King, I'm sticking with the Whoppers. You can't really screw those up too bad. Although I know I've tried all the different ones, but give me a regular Whopper and I'm good. Yeah, wasn't real great. Well, like I said, make your own at home. Get yourself some chicken tenders or chicken strips or whatever it is, and make your own snack wrap. Probably easier. And you can put whatever sauce you want on it. If you wanted something spicy, if you wanted yourself, I don't know. They got a lot of different sauces now too. You can get it like at Walmart, mustard, hot honey mustard, hot mustard. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. No, didn't ever watch it. Never got into that. That stuff. Never really got into it. Yeah. Well, they got the McCrispies. I guess it's going to be nationwide in a couple of days. Probably on Monday, I think they're going to go nationwide. Some places actually have it ahead of time. So you can check those out. It's wherever you're at. You will see my review. I'm not gonna give details on it. You just have to watch what my opinion was. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff to get into. A lot of places are re-releasing things too as well. And I've heard the names, but that's all I know. I don't watch the stuff. I'm not up with all these new releases, but um, if you guys are, that's cool. But I never really got into it. It's actually pretty good. Really close to the flavors. And unfortunately, yeah, I was still mad about them discontinuing some of the Jolly Ranchers. Oh, I got leftovers. Most of the still got my stuffed crust. Got my stuffed crust. Yeah, I've been drinking some C4. I've been drinking the C4 apple. And watermelon. Come out with new flavors. They also have a peach. well. So that's all I fairly had today. So still working on it. But yeah. And what else did I get? I kind of showed you guys all the other stuff I got from Snack Attack and Galactic Snacks. Yeah, blow it up. It done blowed up. Yeah, here we go. I'll just before I get too much into it, rearranging a little bit here. All right. Some of you guys might not have been here earlier when I went over this. I'll just go over it really quick. That's where I got my cookie hat. Got my cookie monster hat, I guess. From a place called Snack Attack. And I wish they would have, they needed to put the stuff on here, but this is from Canada. This is chocolate covered almonds and macaroons, and they're supposed to be moose poop and beaver poop, but they didn't put a label on them, unfortunately. And then I got the Scowl salty licorice. Got that one. What else did I get? Then I got a couple of, I did get a couple of drinks from there. This one I got a, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sting. Sting energy drink. And then I got some Fanta orange from them. And I ordered other stuff, but they substituted it because they didn't have things. And I got this one, a Fanta melon soda. I ordered some different kind of soda, but they didn't have it in stock. And I ordered some chips, and those were out of stock, so they didn't. They gave me a credit, so I gotta see if I can find something at their store. And then I got these extreme warheads. They're extreme. I think this is this is called Strawberry Blast. Strawberry Blast. And then I got this. It's really takes some balls. Really takes some balls to have this drink. Balls. Balls to the wall. Yeah. Balls. I've actually tried the regular one. But yes, balls. Balls orange. So yeah, I got that one from there. That's a place called Snack Attack. Then I got one called from Galactic Snacks. In addition to the other ones, I found Pringles. Pringles Passport Steak Frites. And Pringles Mystery Super Mario Brothers. Dun, 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 dun. And then I found this other mystery flavor, or another one called Italian Style Focaccia. 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 So yes, that's that one. Focaccia bread. And then I got the Hershey's Mandarin Waffle. That one. Another one of these. These are the skull candy flavors, I guess. What else? And I got this as an import from Japan. Oreo Thins, and this is pomegranate. I forget what it says. What does it say? Lime and cheese. It's strawberry and lime and cheese and strawberry and cheese, I guess. There's an import. They're the Thins from Oreo. And then last but not least from I don't know, I don't remember what the shipping came all the way out to. I've tried many MREs. And then I got this one, Mike and Ike root beer float. And Mike and Ike red, white, and blue for you. Yes, I have tried actually several MREs. The last one I tried was beans and rice, I think. I tried a jalapeno meat patty. I tried a spaghetti. I think I tried one with spaghetti. There was a couple other ones. I've got several MREs. I've actually got about 2 or 3 more that I still have to do a review on. But I did try a few. One was chicken and noodles, I think was one of them. They're not bad. They're different. I mean, if you're camping, if you're I don't know, backpacking or whatever, all you need is water. You don't need any matches or whatever. I've only tried a couple, so I think I liked the jalapeno meat patty one, but then it came with like tortillas and cheese, and one of them came with crackers and peanut butter and a drink and all that other stuff as well. I've still got a couple other ones I gotta do. Yeah, I did one chicken chunks, and I did I think another one as well. But I have a few that I gotta still try. I think I got like 2 or 3 more, but I've tried them. Oh yes, actually, believe it or not, I have some freeze-dried items that I will be releasing as well. And maybe you guys did not see last week that I came across this one. I still have it. Guess I should probably finish it off, but I didn't. Yeah. It does exist. Freeze-dried pizza. I've already did. It's freeze-dried. But I've tried the freeze-dried Skittles, and I think I've got a couple other freeze-dried candies as well. I've got some other things that I'll be trying. Freeze-dried pizza. There's other items as well. Ran across a few from this Arctic Farms that I just did a review on. I've got it in the works. No, she's she's an astronaut because she went up into space. So I guess if I eat the pizza, then I'm a pizza. If you go by her logic. Oh, look, I'm a pizza. I've had pizza. Yeah. Yeah, she's off there in space with all her other crew. I actually saw one that was funny the other day. It was uh, a picture comparing the space crews. If you ever saw Space Camp, they said that was a better crew than the one that just went up. All women crew. And the crew, if you want, watch the movie Space Camp. Yeah. Yeah, Space Camp had a little bit better. And what was it, Max the Robot and kids, and they went up in the space shuttle. So, yeah. I never really got that they were saying, I've been on a little ride in space, now I'm an astronaut. Okay. Yes, I know all about energy drinks. So I'm an energy drink now. I guess I'm drinking energy drinks. There you go. And she's a rocket scientist too, because she's been in space. And I'm sure she's gonna write a song about it too. maybe she's gonna remake the Elton John and change the words a little bit. Remember when Shatner did the Rocket Man, except he didn't sing it, he just spoke it. Guess she's gonna do a song, Rocket Woman, I don't know. Yeah, she'll get into the Rocket Girl. Yeah, there you go, Rocket Girl. Gotta be gone a long time. Well, don't send her back. So they said, did they have to send her back? Why couldn't they leave her up there? Why couldn't she go up to the space station and stay up there for a year? Neither. Neither. I don't really care about. I don't care about the whole crazy stuff. Oh well. But who knows what she's doing? I don't know. They went a little cuckoo over that whole astronaut thing. So who knows what they're doing? Anyways, what else? It's just too many funny things out there. I'm telling you that can't get into now. Yeah, I know. I don't follow the talk shows and the people and all that. I'm not into that stuff. So it is what it is. I just catch the bits and pieces. So what else? Trying to remember if there's anything new or spectacular. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they'll come up with something else. Yeah, I know. That's what they said. It was like Capricorn 1. If you ever saw the movie Capricorn 1, that's a good one. Watch the movie Capricorn 1 with OJ. OJ was in it. Where they faked the landing on Mars. And then they tried to cover it up, and then they tried to chase him down, and well, I don't know. We'll never know. But if you want to watch a older style thriller movie, I guess, watch Capricorn 1, where they had a studio and they faked the whole landing on Mars and fooled the media, and then they tried to cover it up. Yes, Running Man, that's right. Arnold, yes. Yes, Killian. I have seen it. I just watched it last night, too. I'm giving the public what they want. Drop dead. I don't do requests. Cadre Cola. Yes, you too can drink Cadre Cola. Highlander. Highlander, hands down. Original Highlander. Fireball. Sub-Zero. Captain Freedom. Report to wardrobe. Buzzsaw. He had to split. What a hothead. Yes, I've seen it. Few too many times. Get to the chopper. Let's get to the chopper. Get down now. Put the cookie down. Do it now. Get to the chopper. I have to get my chopper shut. No, the movie Highlander with Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery. There can be only one. That's my favorite movie of all time. Sword fights, music by Queen. No. That was Braveheart. Mel Gibson was in Braveheart. Christopher Lambert played the Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. There could be only one in the Kurgan. They never take our freedom. That's Braveheart, different story. Mel Gibson, Scottish Highlands. Yeah, it's a little different. Along the same lines, though. But yeah, they made sequels and series and all that. Not as good. They're doing a reboot. Believe it or not, they're going to ruin it. They're doing a Highlander reboot with Henry Cavill is going to be the main character. And I heard Batista is going to be the Kurgan. Now, originally, it was going to be released in theaters, but now they have slated a deal to go directly to, I believe it is Amazon Prime. So it is not going to go to the theaters. It's going to go directly online. And they're still filming it, but it's going to go straight to Amazon. There's no movie theater release. And yeah, they're gonna ruin it. I know they're gonna ruin it. You can't spruce up with the original. So I don't know when that's slated on coming out, when they're gonna finish it, but I've heard now it's straight to home release. Oh well, that's just the way it is. They'd been in the works for like 10 years, and they finally started making way on filming it. And also I heard, now this guy, what is it with this Henry Cavill guy? He was Superman, and now they say he's the main contender for the new James Bond. They want to replace him as the new James Bond after Craig left. So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing with all these people, and they're casting these parts with these stupid people. Who knows what it is, but poor casting. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even, I don't remember if I saw the one with him in it. I don't know. And I've heard they're remaking a lot of different things. I don't know. They're working on different Star Wars sequels, spin-offs, whatever. Jar Jar Binks. Annoying character, believe me. I think I liked the original 3 Star Wars, and that was it. The rest of them, nah. Didn't care for the original ones, and I didn't care for the spin-offs and the sequels and the different movies that they had, Rise of Skywalker and all that. I didn't even care for that. Disney kind of killed it when they took over. I've actually heard they're re-releasing the original Star Wars in the movie theaters now. The original theatrical release, before they remastered it or redid it, that is actually going to be in movie theaters. And I guess Lucas didn't want that after he remastered it and added all the stuff into it. Now they're re-releasing the original from '77 and all the other ones. He was okay. Liked his purple lightsaber. That was about the only thing. But yeah. But I did hear. Yeah. Darth Maul, he was okay. But yeah, just original ones. That was when it was Star Wars. It wasn't even a Star Wars: A New Hope. It was called Star Wars. I saw that in the theater to begin with, and then Empire, and I remember waiting in line to go see Empire Strikes Back, and I remember going to the movie theater and it was sold out, and wait in line for the next show. Back in the what was it? I think it was like 80 by then. Empire was like 80. And then, of course, Jedi. But back in the day when you actually go to the movie theater or you call up and find out the movie times. Yeah, that's different. I like the original ones from way back in the day. And I remember my uncle went to go see Star Wars on its premiere when it first came out, the day it came out in the theater. And he actually came back with like a playbill, like a pamphlet, and I guess it had the characters on it, and it had the names of the people that were in it. It was like a big deal because it was like, brand new. And I guess he was like one of the first people that saw the premiere. And I remember him bringing back this pamphlet of all, Darth Vader and C-3PO and all that stuff. And then he said it was cool back in the day, back in '77. It was a big thing. People would go to the theater, they'd go for the premiere, stand in line, and that was state of the art. Yeah, but this was like I said, this was like from '77. So the original Star Wars, when it was called Star Wars, it wasn't even New Hope or anything like that. And everybody was like, "Hey, man, this is a great new movie." state of the art. And everybody was like, whoa, that's the best movie ever. It's the best movie ever, ever. Greatest movie of all time, ever. Reeks in greatness. Yeah, what did oh, I saw this thing. It was terrible. I'm telling you, man. I saw an article about some lady that was she entered a contest to win a Toyota, and she thought it was a car dealer was running this contest, something about if they did something, she won a Toyota. Well, what they didn't say was on the fine print, when she found out once she won, she got a toy Yoda doll with the little lightsaber and the little, the little Yoda guy. And it was billed as a toy Yoda. She sued the company. She actually won because they advertised a Toyota, and she got to pick whatever it was. She got to pick a Toyota car or truck or whatever. But yeah, they scammed her and said that it was a toy Yoda. Nah, I don't really have a superhero. Maybe the original Batman. But yeah, that was kind of weak. I mean, that's scamming you. That was a clever thing to make it a Toyota. But yeah. No, it wasn't nice, but I think she ended up winning the lawsuit and she got a Toyota truck, I guess. But yeah, that's not good. They do that a lot. They advertise. I've seen the people that have auctions for things and you think it's the actual real thing, and then in the fine print it says this is for a picture of a iPad or a picture of an iPhone, and people bid on it, and then they get stuff in the mail. It's like, wait a minute, that's not what I got. No, that's what you got. That's what the fine print says. You also saw another one where it was solar powered clothes dryer, and I think they paid like $15 or something. And everybody thought, oh, cool, I get a solar powered clothes dryer for $15. And they sent them in the mail, and the little box came in the mail with a clothespin and a rope. Here's your solar powered clothes dryer. Complete. No batteries required. Works on the sun. So, but it's truth in advertising, though. Solar powered. You got the line, you got the. No, I do not have a pet rock. I don't have a pet roll. I don't have a pet rock and roll. I have a cat. 2 cats. They're sleeping somewhere. I don't know where they are. They were around earlier. But other than that, yeah, just a little bit of fun stuff. Yeah, no, there's a lot of things. They don't come on. They don't come on anymore. I've had them in the past. And they're in the picture on the other things, and I've got videos of them playing around with stuff. But they pretty much sleep now. Tazzy's asleep over there on his bag. So yeah, but I do have some videos of him playing in the bag, and yeah. And what was he? A couple of them. It's him playing in a bag, playing with a laser, a bunch of fun stuff. But yeah, most part they're sleeping. So Yeah, they just they're getting up there too now. They're gonna have a birthday soon, and they're getting a little old. And Tazzy's not moving like he used to. He's not moving quick, and I understand, poor guy. But for the most part, yeah, they've been sleeping. Once in a while, they play. Mostly want pets. No, no. Mondays are always usually classic candy corner. Classic candy corners Mondays. What's new is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are open. Fridays are what's new, and Saturdays and Sundays are kind of open. And I kind of rotate between what's poppin', Candyland, Chocolate World, Search for Snacks, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there is Too Sweet as well. That's a whole different series though. That's for cakes and pies and cookies and stuff. Then I got the candy for the candies and chocolate for the chocolate, snacks for chips and whatnot. Classic candy, and then of course what's new. That's all the new releases of things. Yeah, I did a review on that, and that will be coming out sometime somewhere along the line. Don't know yet. I don't have a recipe in mind for what's for dinner yet. Although I did, um, yeah, that's because I did find some Oreos, some Oreos, and I got my Cookie Monster hat too. So got my cookie. I was supposed to be pizza. I wanted the pizza hat, but they were sold out, unfortunately, because it actually had pizza with a bite out of it. But when I ordered it, then they messaged me and said, we don't have that anymore. It's not available. You can have this other hat. I'm like, okay, well, that's good. So, yeah, but a lot of different stuff out there. Always finding strange new things. So, yeah, believe it or not, I have a couple of things just for oh yeah, that's I keep that one in the car. um, but actually, I did find some unique snacks that I might try as well. I don't know, just new releases of foods that I found. Just that I haven't even really opened it. I got to look at it. It's a new tuna fish snack, I guess, in a little pouch, different flavor of tuna fish. I have to go through that one and check it out. Never know how that's gonna work. I've been seeing like strange new releases, and I did get some new cup of noodle brand, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. So there's a lot of weird snacks and dinners and things like that. So, anyways, stay tuned for all that stuff. I know I just put a review up a little while ago. It's been out for a little while. You guys can go check that out as well. And you'll see more coming up over the weekend. No, no. All right, guys. So I think that's about enough for tonight. I have been on for almost 2 hours, so I think it's about time to wrap it up. So stay tuned for all the fun stuff coming up. You'll be seeing that as well. And new stuff over the weekend. No, no. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head on up and clean up and get out of here. I'll be back next week. Appreciate you guys hopping on and saying hi, hanging out with me for a little while, seeing all the new stuff that I've got. And I appreciate you guys with all the surveys and leaving comments and all that. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned for all the fun stuff coming up throughout the weekend and next week. And I will be back next Friday. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend. I will see you next week on the live, and stay tuned for the daily videos. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys, have a good night.